Welcome, we are back. Derek and we are at the Brays Bayou Greenway Trail. I'm going to be using my quad skates today by Roller Derby, and Derek is going to be using his Labita skates, which is a freestyle skate. Neither of the skates are designed for speed, so we are definitely have a workout in front of us today. It's been a while since I've been to Brays Bayou Greenway Trail. The last time I was here, it wasn't fully constructed, but there is definitely a lot more to it now than there was before. They're still not done with it though. Here is an up-close look of how the skates look like. The wheels have already started to fall apart in the beginning of the skate, but I'm going to try to do my best. One of the main differences between quad skates and inline skates is any rock that you hit, you're not going to be able to chip away as easily as you would in an inline skate. So that is definitely the advantage an inline skate gives you. It's more like when you hit a rock, if you're not going fast enough, you're going to come to a sudden stop. Pretty much like if you were riding a skateboard and you ran over a rock. It's going to skid across it until you get over that rock. So I was definitely more cautious when it came to gravel and rocks that were on the ground. Making sure that I was keeping my feet in the scissoring position in case I was to stumble. Transitioning back and forth from inline skate to quad skate definitely takes some getting used to because it is a completely different feel altogether.
Fail. I tried. Okay. That one was good.
Oh man, I was definitely fighting for speed in these skates to keep up with Derek. The difference between the wheels on a quad skate versus the inline skates is that the aerodynamic design of the inline skate permits it to have less surface area that touches the ground when the wheel rotates. The quad skate has more surface area opposed to the inline skate, so therefore it causes more friction, which causes you to roll a little bit slower because the wheels are flat on the ground, which also requires more effort to propel yourself, but it can be done. The one thing that I have improved on in these quad skates opposed to the last time I skated them was that of not bumping my wheels together. Sometimes when you are taking strides, your wheels will catch each other because your wheels are not directly beneath your boot. They are on the sides of your skate. So, those were some of the advantages that an inline skate has over a quad skate. Let's talk about some of the advantages a quad skate has over an inline skate. One of the first things that I acknowledge right away when I put on a quad skate is it is easier for me to stand upright. Your feet are not going to tilt from side to side like an inline skate. So if I was to hold my position while going down a hill, I could actually say I might have a little more balance and grip opposed to an inline skate. The wheels on a quad skate will give you more grip. There's even a brand called Shore Grip that sells for quad skates. Now you have some kind of idea of what I'm rolling on. We are heading back. We reached a certain point on Bray's Bayou, Greenway Trail. There's some rocks right here I have to navigate through, make sure I don't clip any. Here is an uphill. Anything that causes friction going downhill will help you to maintain your speed, whereas anything going uphill will be that much harder. So going uphill in these skates was a little bit harder for me. So that would be a positive and a negative about a quad skate. With inline skates, it would be exactly the opposite. It would be easier to go up a hill, but you would go faster downhill, which would make it a little bit more dangerous. I have not used quad skates very long. This is only one of the first couple of times I have used these skates, so I still know very little about them, but so far this is what I've got from it. Maybe you can tell me a little bit more. What is your opinion? Should quad skates only be in a roller derby? Or can it be out on the streets as well?
Almost fell.
Here is that downhill advantage I was talking about. As I'm rolling downhill, the skates pick up more friction from the concrete. I am also using the swallowing technique going down this hill. I have more grip, I can lean side to side without slipping. And then when I get to a comfortable speed, I can pick up speed if I desire to go faster. The only downfall to this is if there's any big rocks in the way, you would want to avoid them at all costs, because you would not want to trip and fall.
Kind of keeping my control. Want to go up and over?
At this point, Derek and I have chosen two different pathways. He chose to go lower and I chose to go higher. So this is the pathway I chose. So based off that grass roll, I can see that these quad skates roll consistently slower than an inline skate through the grass. That was a flat surface that I was rolling on before I decided to roll downhill a little bit. Now I am trying to pick up speed so I can catch up to Derek. He is long gone, and now I have to catch up to him if I can. Alright, I have pushed the limits and these skates on the bike trail. Now, let's take them to the streets. Let's do a little bit of an urban skate. See how they do on the sidewalks and the cracks. Right now we kind of are going at a downhill, so we are kind of gliding with ease. Careful of traffic. There is one thing I left out of this video, and that was how to power slide in these skates. But for the most part, I did practice the drag stop, which pretty much served the same purpose. Perhaps next time I can practice more on that maneuver. I guess I could say I was more focused on trying to get comfortable with the skates and maneuver myself away around them. These skates were definitely a lot more challenging on the sidewalk. But I had a lot of fun. So I guess these were some cool brand new toys to play around with.
Talk about a horrible sidewalk.
I don't use them often, but when I do, I'm gonna get everything I can out of them. I hope y'all liked the video. If y'all want to see further videos, make sure to check out my YouTube channel at James Mackey City Skater. I have a lot of interesting videos, and I hope y'all have a very nice day.